How do you want me to say your name? Joel James, right?
Not want you to say my name. My name is Joel James.
Why isn't it Joel?
Because I'm not white.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing.
So this is my thing that I have. My family's from the Bahamas, and we're everywhere in the world though. It's pronounced Joel. Only white Americans say Joel. It's only a white American thing.
You think that's a Billy Joel thing? Do you think he started that misconception or Americanizing it maybe?
No, I just think Joel is a white American name, and that's fine. And that's okay. So everywhere in the world, like where my family doesn't even know how to say Joel. It doesn't even come off the tongue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wouldn't that be Jole, Joel? But Billy,
yeah,
you know?
And even in the Bible, when it says Joel, the way it's pronounced, it's Joel.
Is that why we say Jesus Christo?
Exactly.
Americans ruin everything.
Right. White Americans.
So, okay.
I do agree though with the confidence in the comedy. I could say that because I'm a person where people can't believe it, but I get so nervous. I have the worst nerves ever. Like, it's really messing me up, especially when I perform in New York City. It gets in my head. Like, I think, oh, they hate me. They don't like me. I'm nothing like these comedians. I'm the worst nerves ever.
What's worse? Performing in front of a cold crowd, a crowd who hasn't seen anybody else, maybe the first one to go up for the night, or performing in front of a bunch of other comedians or aspiring comedians. Actually, that's three choices: comedians, real comedians, aspiring comedians, and a cold crowd.
I don't care about comedians. Like, I'm not here for comedians. And I think that's what people don't realize. Like, I'm not here for you guys. I'm here for the audience, and that's it. So I don't get involved in all their whatever, or who's the best and who's this and who did that. I'm here for the audience, and that's what I focus on. To that, because I started out doing white rooms only. I was at Comics Cafe. I had never performed in front of a black room. Once I did, I got booed my first time because I was speaking in still about white topics. So I learned I got the blacks. And now I'm working back to...
You know how different it would be if I said that phrase? I got the blacks.
And you can say that, though.
There's
I got the blacks.
Like vengeance behind it.
People get offended all the time when I say the blacks, the whites, the Puerto Rican. I don't care. But
good.
Yeah, I got them. So now my focus now is to get my whites back. I've been performing at the Carlson.
Okay.
Because I'm Hood Bourbon. That's the name of my comedy album.
Hood Bourbon.
Yeah, I'm from the hood. And I'm from the suburbs. I'm half my life in the hood, half my life in the suburbs. So I can speak all of that. And then when I came back to the hood, the blacks wouldn't play with me because I was too white. I have a white American dialect still, a little bit of it. So the Puerto Ricans, because I was beautiful, the Puerto Ricans let me be their friend. So for years I was Puerto Rican.
Wow.
So now, and then I came back to the black. So now I'm back black, but I still have a voice of all these people. These are all my audiences, and I can do a Puerto Rican room, I can do a black room, I can do an all white room, and that's what I'm trying to,
Did you go from Joel to Joel to Yoel as you changed from black to
Joel is already my name was Joelito.
Oh, there you go. I knew there was a change.
There was a name in the change.
Like a comedy chameleon.
Exactly. I was Joel, Joel, and then Joelito, and now I'm back to Joel.
Okay. Huge accomplishment that you not only did for yourself, but brought to the city.
So this is what, okay, well, let me just say this. So we Rochester, we did do a show that's produced by Kevin Hart called Heart of the City. Okay, boom. But it's about Rochester. It's about the comedy scene in Rochester. 28 comedians auditioned, and they only picked 3 of us. They filmed the auditions, and then they sent it. And I think the top 3 best auditions got it. It was, rightful. So I'm really good at, saying that. I think that out of the auditions, out of the top 3, I wasn't the best. Like, it was like, I might make it, I might not.
Oh.
Those 2, they killed. You know what I mean? But the fact that we did this show, Rochester comedy scene, they haven't embraced it at all. It's not, they don't care. There's like, it's a little, I put it in the group like, hey, we're on Comedy Central tonight. No one, it's like a little bit, I don't know what people are feeling, but it's a big deal for Rochester. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal for the comedy scene in here. It could have whatever, but people don't want to.
But somebody mentions Garbage Plate on the Tonight Show, and everybody shares the 8-second clip.
Exactly.
It's interesting.
Exactly.
It's interesting.
It's because it's us, and it's because it's us, and it's more of the black comedy scene. Even though there was a bunch of white comedians who auditioned, and you know, some people were okay or were good. I think that, like, if, you know, Madeline Smith.
Yes.
I think that if, or Kelsey, one of those, if
Mhm.
they were in town, I think that they definitely probably would have been one that was chosen, but it just so
Opportunity,
happened.
sure.
I think that there's such a divide in Rochester with the black comedy scene and the white comedy scene.
Joke writing. I know it's a basic ask a comedian thing, but I saw you do a joke, and I'll put a clip up right now.
Online, the bitch that went in the zoo cage with the lion, that was the Bronx Zoo. Y'all seen the lion was scared? Like, bitch, what are you doing? She was like, the lion looked to the side of the other lion like, do you see this bitch? And you know the bitch was crazy. When she started dancing, there was no music. It was like, real ass bitch.
So that joke was super topical. It was the joke about the woman who snuck into the lion.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That wasn't a joke.
Well, no, your stand-up.
But it wasn't a joke. It was just commentary.
Yeah, but it was funny and it was super topical. Something like that. Coming up with that. Do you just go? I'm gonna just go on stage and try to make this funny, like I would do
Yeah,
it for
you know
my
what?
aunt or.
I learned from Cat Williams not too long ago that it's not about, because I'm a real joke writer. I love punchline. I love the premise. I love all of that. It's a book called The Comedy Bible too. I don't know if it's the best thing. I tell every comedian to get it. And it teaches you how to write jokes. And I really, because I'm a writer, so I love writing jokes. But I've learned from Cat Williams that it's not about what you're saying. It's about you and how you're saying it. That was, I didn't say anything. I didn't say a joke at all. I just said, I just did an act out, and it was the way I was saying that made the audience fast. Like the bitch, and then the fucking lion looked over like, is this bitch serious? Like, so it's just the way I said it.
You're
the inflection of
personifying
voice.
you're personifying the lion. Excuse me, and you're flipping it as if the lion
Was scared of her.
was scared of her.
Yeah.
And that just comes naturally now that you've been writing jokes for all these years?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, because I'm just putting me, I'm just being my comedic self and how I would feel about that. Yeah, because people in the Bronx are crazy as fuck. That's where I said, and that was just a clip of it. I said that the actual, in the zoo, they're protecting the animals away from the damn people. That's,
Yeah, that's funny,
exactly.
man.
So I guess, I don't know. That wasn't, it was, and that was my first time trying that out there.
Oh, it's great.
It was because I was headlining, and you just need to
Well,
kill it the whole time.
Break down